right, here we are, the day that we... It's really funny because we just talked about Tuesdays. Tuesdays are our Mondays. We love Mondays.
Right.
It's Tuesdays. But you know what? We're going to change that today.
Woo!
We're going to change it. As Vegas Matt says, get even or get worse. That's what he says. Anyway, today we've got another local business owner with a second appearance on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, you know.
So nice, you gotta do it twice.
Yep. Hey, musician coming in at 9 o'clock. Chris Whitten, I believe, is back for his second appearance as well.
I know he was on before. Yeah.
Jessica is here.
Too.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, look, Kevin is here.
Hello.
Hey, how about those San Antonio Spurs?
They got it done.
Donald Trump is our good luck for San Antonio.
Right, like the Knicks won 13 in a row, and then President Trump showed up, and it was
boom.
sorry, Knicks.
I saw
at home in MSG.
I saw on TikTok this morning a guy was interviewing Knicks fans, and every one of them, F you, Trump, because he'd say, what'd you think about the president being here? F you! All of them going out. You know, I blame him.
He got booed straight away, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you get for being in liberal New York.
San Antonio Spurs are on the comeback, baby. Here we go. Just got to survive New York. All right? Hey, let's start it off the way we do every morning here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Man, what a way to start your morning. Look who's here, Phillip Helberg from Helberg Barbecue, baby.
Nice.
You forgot to deliver a very important message.
What was that?
Breakfast, brisket, tacos.
Oh, that was your job to reach out yesterday and
Got put off on me again. You see how this works?
You know what we need to do, Phillip? Because you've been on a couple of times. We need to have your wife in with you because I know she's a driving force with the business.
It would definitely up the overall attractiveness of the shot here.
We need that. I'm telling you, over here.
Well said. That's gonna earn you some points.
Yeah. You know what? She's watching right now, and he's scoring points left and right.
Gotta do it.
Phillip has been on before. Phillip was here right after the new restaurant opened up. Give us an update on the new building and how the people love it. And The other thing I want you to answer, from designing the new building to today, what did you change? Was there something you go, let's change this?
That's a great question. Well, to start off, it's been a great year and change. I think we've completed a really good cycle of kind of figuring out the seasons in the new shop. Just having that space, a space that's our own, that's built for our operation, the parking lot, everything has just been a huge blessing. So big thanks to the community for supporting us throughout all of that and continuing to do so. Excited to share Father's Day coming up. That's always like our Super Bowl. So that and 4th of July to celebrate the 250th birthday of America. We got some fun stuff planned for that. It's going to be awesome. But as far as like design changes go, really the only thing, we actually toured several barbecue places that are owned by our friends.
I remember you told me, yeah.
And I really feel like we nailed it as far as getting our flow down. The only thing that right now is kind of a work in progress is our market space. We thought we wanted to do a little meat market, and we still offer some products in there that are mostly, whole cuts of meat that didn't sell, that we vacuum seal and sell at a discount. We thought we wanted to venture into maybe doing a little miniature meat market of like raw products and local stuff, and the logistics of it and the economics of it just didn't really make sense on paper, especially as things have changed in the meat industry and everything. So
really,
we're kind of reworking.
Has things changed in the meat industry?
It seems like it's the same story every year, but it's, unless you're HEB, it's not a good business to be in.
Right.
So we're kind of thinking rework that space and have it more focused on merch and just other cool things.
Yeah,
maybe
just
some
kinda
local makers.
Load up with more merchandise, hats and caps and recipe books and whatever. I mean, that's just
non-perishable goods.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's a great idea. Great idea. Hey, speaking of the meat, brisket, the briskets that you buy, how many a month do you buy? How many do you go through?
Obviously fluctuates a little bit throughout the time based on the time of year, but I would say on average we're at about 180 a week. So that's
a week.
We're a small outfit too. Bear in mind. So I would say it gets close to 700 or so a month.
And
that's 350 steers worth of brisket.
It is. Oh yeah. And how much is a brisket nowadays? If I go down to buy one at the store, what am I going to pay?
You're probably going to spend $100. Yeah. Before you trim it, season it.
That's amazing.
Put 12 hours into cooking it. To then find out you might have messed it up. Which is why I do the classes.
That's what. Hey, honey, didn't you put a brisket on last night out in the cooker? And your eyes go, and you go out there, and it looks like your heart after, or your what am I trying to say? After smoking 52 years.
Yeah, these are your lungs.
This is your lungs. Yeah, your lungs. Oh Lord, that's crazy. That's a lot of. Do you buy your briskets from one particular person, or do you get them from different places depending on the price and the quality?
We try not to, and we've been very fortunate not to have to switch suppliers for quite some time. The summer always gets a little bit dicey. Herds are already at their lowest numbers in several decades, but in the summertime, we buy prime. So it's the top 1% of beef that the nation consumes. Steers only got 2 briskets, so we're already fighting an uphill battle. But during the summertime, the prime supply dwindles down even less. And so it just becomes harder to find. But to answer your question, no, we stick with one supplier. We use our distributor that they're based in Greeley, Colorado, but they distribute through Dallas. But then the beef itself actually is coming out of the Midwest. So
Got it. What makes a brisket or any cut of steak prime? What makes it better?
It's simply the abundance of marbling. So just that intramuscular fat that makes it more tender, more flavorful, juicier. And so the grading process is really interesting. Actually, they cut the hanging side of beef between the 12th and 13th rib, and they analyze one ribeye. They used to do it with a USDA inspector would do it. Now it's done digitally.
Really?
And it's that one ribeye is graded
For the whole side.
and then the entire side of beef is assigned that grade based on that ribeye.
Didn't know that.
Well, they're doing thousands a day, so they've got to make it as efficient as they can.
It got to be fast.
Yeah.
That's like, you ever watch the show where they catch tuna for sushi?
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, they stick the little thing in to get the quality to grade it. It just amazes me how they. So it's digitized. How do they stick it in there, or do they put it?
I've not seen it. I've only been described how it works. I actually attended a barbecue summer camp at Texas A&M a few years ago with some of my peers in the industry, and they go like way more in depth into the meat industry as a whole. They actually bring a hanging side of beef in the room, in the classroom, and talk about how they do it. But it's more or less like I would relate it to kind of X-ray technology, I guess.
That's right.
So when they do that, do you all get to take turns like Rocky in it up?
It's tempting. It's definitely like, it would be nice.
You know what? Superman would be perfect with his X-ray vision of
There you
telling
go.
grade. You know, he could quit his other job of crime fighting,
Right.
and just hang out.
Yeah,
and eat beef.
much more reliable, safe job. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Do you look for now this kind of maybe goes back to the grading, or maybe doesn't have anything to do with it, but is what type of cow, steer, whatever it is we eat, is it, you know, you always hear so much, or you see on the menu, it's black Angus, man. That's, you know, and then somebody else says, oh, that's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of,
Wagyu.
yeah, this is that. Also, is it based on what they're fed to make them better? Because I don't know anything about cows.
Well, yes to both. Genetics definitely play a pretty significant part in that. So, I mean, Angus has its reputation for a reason. I mean, I've had great Hereford briskets. I've even had great Holstein briskets, which is dairy cattle.
Really?
Yeah, but it's just less common, and a lot of it comes down to the marketing.
Right.
You know, like I said, Angus has the reputation it has for very good reason. It's reliable, it's consistent, and so and then yeah, you mentioned the Wagyu herds, and there's a little bit more controversy, I think, around that, just because of the technicality of, you know, it's not real Wagyu unless it's from Japan, or, you know,
Yeah.
American Wagyu. And so I think
Yeah.
we're still in the early stages of that here in the States. And so they're still fleshing that out. Like, how do you legally, what are the boundaries on what you can call it?
It's like champagne.
Exactly.
You know, it's got to come from the Champagne region. Tequila, a certain kind of tequila, has to come from a certain part of Mexico. I agree with you. Wagyu should be Japanese. You know?
Well, it's actually
don't
a
know.
really interesting story, and I think I would butcher it if I tried to get the whole thing right. But essentially, there was you'd have to do some digging on this, but the way we even got any Wagyu blood cows over to the States
Right.
was a legal loophole that was only lasted for a couple of weeks or a month or something, and they managed to ship over like 5 steers or something.
Wow.
And then
so it
now
all
we
comes
have-
from those 5.
Yeah.
Wow. You know who's going to be on the show, I think, next week? David Willey. And, you know, he raises cattle. We'll have to ask him, get his opinion.
You probably know.
I'd always heard from people in the business, they said, you know what? Black Angus is good, but you know what's good is their marketing department. So
Yeah.
they really went above and beyond to promote and convince you that Black Angus is the best.
Well, it's certified Angus beef is a brand. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't realize that. They think it's like a government stamp,
Yeah.
like the USDA stamp. No, certified Angus beef is a brand itself. So, and then if you want to sell your beef under that brand name, they have a list of specs that it has to meet so that you can essentially, as a rancher, so that you can sell your beef to them to distribute.
Wow. Love it. Hey, we're talking everything from potato salad to whatever else this morning with Phillip Helberg. Helberg Barbecue out on Highway 6. What, are you actually in a city?
We're not.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, we're. If you look it up on a map, it'll say Woodway, but we have to get our mailing address is Waco because it comes through the post office there on Highway 6.
Yeah.
But I think I've also seen China Spring and Crawford, so it's none of those. It's Spiegelville, but that's not a real incorporated city.
They're in the, we used to call the HEB out in Woodway out there, we called that area Gemini, the Tri-Cities, because you really didn't know. Was it Woodway? Was it Hewitt? Was it Waco? Same thing. Now it's the Quad Cities. Helberg's is in Quad City. So we're going to start calling it.
I like it. You should just start calling it Helberg.
Yeah, we can just incorporate our own.
Yeah.
Put you in that space? A post office.
Yeah.
That's it. That's post office. That would be an attraction, like people go down to Lukenbach to go to the little post office there.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, we're going to
Texas.
continue to talk with Phillip. But first of all, we got to take a commercial break. We'll come back. And I do have to say something, Kevin.
Yeah.
The camera is working today,
Yep.
and I'm going to knock on wood.
I know.
Let's not, yeah.
If you watched yesterday, we had a camera trouble, but it's working today. Thank you.
You weren't watching yesterday is the point.
Commercial break time. We'll come back. Jessica is going to tell us what's going on in country music news on a Tuesday morning live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
Have you heard the latest about CTWP? Let me tell you. How about 2 cents for a color copy? Only Kyocera offers. Don't believe me? You really copy your dog? Grab your paperwork and let's compare. I guarantee CTWP has the best prices and service.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Welcome to Kit Bag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, for true football passion, think Kit Bag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's KITBAG.com. Kit Bag.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, secure and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Back Back live at the backyard, Alan Samuels, Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Listen to this. Drive all the new 2026 Jeep Cherokees they've got on the lot. How about this? Am I looking at that right? 37 miles to the gallon?
Wow.
I didn't know that. That is the new 2026 Jeep Cherokee. That's great gas mileage. Drive home a new Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's the Laredo, by the way. 0% financing for 36 months or 2.9% for 84 months. 84 months. That's a long time, isn't it? Woo. First responders and military members get an extra, are you ready? $500 bonus. Alan Samuels, Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by. Let's be friends. Now let's check in with Jessica and see what's happening in country music news, brought to you by Stroud Security.
Well, it seemed like Justin Moore was doing some great things. I mean, he's becoming a regular country music name. But he has canceled at least 2 tour dates this week for an unspecified health problem. He says that he has to focus on his health right now. It's the best decision for him and his family. He appreciates all of the fans' understanding and support and will be back at it as soon as possible. So whatever's going on with Justin, we definitely wish him the very best and hope he gets back at it soon.
But the real question that everybody really wants to know is, Jelly Roll, where's our money? Hasn't come back yet. I don't know.
Speaking of Jelly Roll, remember a week or so ago we were talking about his daughter graduated from high school, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and then FaceTimed him and said, hey, I got a brand new tattoo while she was around. Yeah, that one.
I heard him tell the story. It's the first child in their whole line of that's going to college.
Wow.
Not that she graduated high school. She's the first one to ever go into a college.
Nice.
Wow.
So congratulations.
She
That's
has
great.
new body art now that she's going to college.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ella Langley has become the second most streamed country music artist in the world.
Wow.
So she shows no sign of slowing down after her record-breaking year. So there's that. Now, who's the first most?
Who is the most?
Who is the first or the most streamed country music artist in the world?
In the world, right now.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
He has an anger management problem.
It's Morgan Wallen. Yeah. It's funny you say, I just heard that a couple of days ago.
He has a piano management problem.
Well, I had a cell phone and bar stool, and I mean, Lord.
You know, he is a good singer, good entertainer, and I hope he gets his whole life all straightened out.
Yeah, I don't know what drives the anger, whether it's like a chemical imbalance in that brain of his or it's alcohol,
it's got to be hard to get yourself together when you are constantly in the public space like that.
Oh, trust me, I go through that every morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? And Riley Green has thanked country music radio, and I guess that kind of includes not just radio, but like all streaming platforms and things now.
Yeah.
He has achieved his 7th #1 hit.
Way to go. That's great.
Yes.
I mean, think of the millions and millions of people that have recorded and they've never had a hit song at #1. And he's had 7.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So that is what's going on in country music news.
Brought to you by
Stroud Security.
All right, we got Phillip Helberg Barbecue here with us. How's something that I like to talk about is employees. And I know last time you were here, we kind of talked about you've got some people that have been with you and some new ones and so forth. You want to mention some names, throw their names out there?
Yeah, well, of course, my business partner, my wife, again, got to get the brownie points up there first. But yeah, my management team is the backbone of the business. My GM, Nathaniel, basically runs the show nowadays. You know, he makes my life a whole lot easier, as well as my catering manager and longtime friend, Anna Bischoff. They both do a great job. And then Jacob McMahon in the kitchen, Candace Daniels back running the pits. And our newer front of house manager, Kayla Ruggles, she does a great job. So they're the best.
Speaking of the pits, did you bring over the pits from the fire from the old building, or are these totally new?
We did, and then we added 2.
Okay.
Yeah, the pits were unaffected by the fire, so it was a
well, yeah, they burn fire, so
right.
You know.
They're built for it, but yeah, it was the fire was unrelated to the pit room. It was kitchen electrical short. So
right. Number 1 selling item on the menu.
Oh, by far brisket, just by both dollar amount and sheer weight. I would say brisket and all of its accessory menu items, like all the different sandwiches we do with it. Brisket mac and cheese balls, that was a new menu addition when we opened.
Brisket mac and cheese balls.
Yeah.
So, and it's been, I think those will put my son through college. I spent more time.
I think.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not
I
at
think
all.
we actually were the benefactors of one of the early trials of this out at the Green and Gold Game Day, that somebody brought some of them by for our crew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So my sister-in-law is visiting from Nebraska, from here, but moved there. Hadn't been here, for any significant amount of time in several years. And she was like, we need to go get good barbecue. I'm like, I know where to go. So the brisket mac and cheese balls are on the list.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just hit the list.
Many, many years ago, I was hanging out over at George's with Sammy, and we were doing something in the kitchen. I don't know what we were doing. And there was a lady, a little older lady, and all she was doing was making their
Crazy Wings.
Crazy Wings.
Yeah.
And I said, how many of those do you, he goes, well, let's put it this way. That's all she does every day, all day. Stands there and makes Crazy Wings. That's her job.
That was me the first 2 months of the restaurant, just rolling mac and cheese balls. I was that lady.
That is great. Do you now? Because I haven't had one. Tell us the process of making a mac and brisket ball.
It was really it was an idea we had in our back pocket for a long time, but we just never had we only ever had 1 fryer in the old kitchen.
Right.
And now we have 3. And we have a mix of things that are breaded and not breaded, and you want to keep, those things separate.
Sure.
But always and forever, the mac and cheese we make in-house from scratch. It's an expensive item to make. Milk and cheese are not cheap. And so at the end of the day, if we had any leftover mac and cheese, it was just expensive waste. But now we pull it from the line at the end of the day, or even in the middle of the day, say after our lunch rush, if we've got some that's sitting on the line for too long and it's starting to kind of lose its quality, we can pull it off, throw some chopped brisket in there, let it cool down, and then throw it in the fridge overnight, and then the next day pull it out with a little ice cream scooper and roll it into balls, and then
So you don't bread it.
we bread it right before we fry it. So we'll roll it in like a seasoned panko breadcrumb mix, and then we'll fry it.
Got it.
And we serve it with a little house-made jalapeno ranch.
We may have to go eat today, boys, out at Helberg. We have to do that. All right, so that's the number 1 selling item. As far as meat, is that also on takeout? Would you say brisket as far as takeout is?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. And what about sides? Besides the macaroni and...
Yeah, I think mac and cheese, as far as like the standard sides that you see on the service line, but I would say right behind that is our tallow fries. That we also added to the menu in the new restaurant. So yeah, like house-made. We cut and season the fries in house, and then we fry them in beef tallow that we get from all of the fat trimmings from the brisket. We'll grind them. We will, because again, roughly 150 to 200 briskets a week. We get this is absurd, but we get about close to 1,000 pounds of beef tallow a week from just trimming the briskets, because you get that $100 brisket in, and it's got probably 2.5 inches of fat on it that we got to trim it down. We got to trim it down to a palatable amount of fat, that when you take a bite of our brisket, it's got just that perfect 1/4 inch is what we're aiming for, to where you want to eat it. You don't want to take it off, but it's well rendered, and it's like melt in your mouth, kind of buttery, and it's got all the bark and seasoning on there. Any more than that, and it's a bit too much, So we got to trim it down to that right ratio. That leaves us with a ton of trimmings that we then run through our grinder.
Oh my gosh.
And we actually render it in a crawfish boiler a couple times a week.
So my question is, what time is the Zack Owen show staff meeting this afternoon at Helberg Barbecue?
Hey, the annual Christmas party will be out there.
There you go.
This year. If you recall, years ago, I think it was McDonald's used beef. And then because everybody was so, oh, it's terrible, blah, 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 they changed their fry recipe, and their French fries are not the same as they were then.
That's what I hear. I wish I was alive to experience that. I'm too young to experience the peak
a noticeable difference in the taste and everything. Well, I love that. When Dad had Underwoods, he would take I guess you would call it the barbecue sauce, the grease, the fat, everything that from the oven, and we would run it through a paper strainer.
Sure.
And when we would cook the beans, the pinto beans, one big giant scoop of that combination of grease and salt would go into the beans.
And
it just added that flavor.
Yeah, it tastes so good, and then you think about your arteries harder, right there is your.
Oh, come on.
The secrets of the restaurant industry that we don't. Yeah, just
That's
good. It's good. Just eat it. Don't worry about what's in it.
So when you started the restaurant, what year?
It would have been 2018 that we started selling on like a full-time basis out of a trailer.
Or maybe jump ahead to the restaurant today. Did you have help? I know you said you toured some different, coming up with the potato salad, because there's a dozen different ways to do potato salad. How'd you come up with your recipes?
Yeah, mostly trial and error. I mean, I cooked a lot growing up, starting, I would say, like junior high, high school, and always experimented, and I still tinker with things here or there. I mean, I would say like my main job now, as far as inside the restaurant, is quality control. I mean, I do. Yeah. People ask me all the time if I eat a lot of barbecue, and the answer to that is yes, just incidentally. It's not really. I'm not bellying up to a tray of barbecue in size, but I have bites of 2 or 3 things pretty much every day.
Well, you can tell.
Adds up.
Well, I mean, that's the good cook, right? Because you always taste your food
you have to taste your food.
Yeah,
and that's a good cook. And you can tell he tastes it and I eat it. That's the difference.
You back up the tray, he does not.
That's right, baby.
So I would say I always was committed to doing a mustard potato salad. That was just kind of what I decided for Helberg, for our menu. That was what we wanted to do, and that was decided to be sort of a balancing act with rich, fatty smoked meats. I wanted something that with some acid to cut through that. I think it's wise to think about on a barbecue menu how to balance your tray out in terms of flavor profiles, richness, even color. And so I think that bright yellow potato salad adds a nice pop of color to the tray.
I agree.
And then over the years, we've just kind of tweaked it, like what kind of potatoes we're using, a ratio of mustard to mayonnaise to pickle juice and everything else. And whenever you run a restaurant for several years and you have recipes change hands and staff turnover over time and everything, it's just something that you got to keep your constant finger on the pulse of.
Oh yeah.
Are we doing it the same way every time? So.
They keep it locked up in a safe, and those recipes are in a mayonnaise jar, and it's locked up, kind of like the Coca-Cola recipe.
In the middle of the mayonnaise.
Yeah, in the middle of the mayonnaise.
In the middle of the mayonnaise.
Yeah, because mayonnaise will keep
super secure.
Yeah. So, I lived down in Gatesville for a while, and they've got some good barbecue places there, and I went into one, and what was really unique was their potato salad is whipped like mashed potatoes. And I thought, that's very unique. It's different, Like I said, there's a dozen ways to make your potato salad.
Like my family's potato salad recipe, that's what we did. We made mashed potatoes and then turned it into potato salad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We actually have 2 potato salads on our menu now.
Really?
And one of them is it's a loaded baked potato salad, and I would say it's probably like 70-30 mashed to then chunks of like red potatoes, but then it's got like the sour cream and bacon and cheese and.
I am so glad that I don't live by your restaurant. All right, here we go, Phillip. Let's besides you being here, and by the way, the reason Phillip is here, we hadn't even got to that yet. Okay. We'll talk about that coming up, but right now we're going to talk about what we celebrate today, Phillip. Today is Tuesday, June the 9th. It is National Donald Duck Day.
What? I love me some Donald Duck, especially when cranky.
Yeah,
What
that's
was,
his specialty.
What was Donald's girlfriend or wife?
Daisy.
Daisy Duck.
Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy is a sensitive topic in our household because in one of our trips to Disney, apparently Daisy like hit on me, I guess, and so the kids will always be like, Daisy? I'm like, no, not a thing. Not a thing.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't know.
Attacked by a crazed Daisy Duck.
Yeah.
Whatever. Today is National No Apologies Period Day.
Oh,
I'm not going to apologize today.
I ain't apologizing for crap.
I'm not going to apologize for my period either. I think that's actually what it is.
That's a whole nother story for
That's what the day is, though. It's no apologies, period. It's So
Phillip, I want you to go back to the restaurant today, and I just want you to look at the employees and say, I'm not apologizing today.
Period.
And they'll walk off, and then walk off, and they'll all look at each other like,
what did he do?
What was that about?
what was that? Are we getting another potato salad? Today is National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day.
Now that I can get behind.
I've never had rhubarb.
I've never had
Celebrate.
it. Like, I've heard of it, and it sounds
Yeah, I've never
good.
had it.
That my dad would swear by it. Like he wouldn't do a pie worth anything, but if it was, I believe, my mom's mom, when she would make it, he'd be like, yes.
Okay, so
every
you
single
didn't
time.
have to make one and bring it to us so we can try it.
What
She's
is
dead, so.
rhubarb? Is that a vegetable or a fruit?
I don't know, but I do know if you don't cook it right, it's toxic.
Oh.
Yeah, which is why you probably don't see it a
Never
whole lot
mind,
anymore.
Kevin, don't make it.
It can actually make you really sick if you don't.
Jessica, look
I
up
think
what
if
a
it's
rhubarb
raw-
is.
It is widely treated and legally classified as a fruit.
A fruit.
Botanically speaking, though, it is a vegetable. So it's kind of like the tomato. Is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable?
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
However, because it is mostly commonly cooked with sugar and used in desserts like pies and crumbles, it is widely treated and legally classified as a fruit.
It's a fruitable.
Right. So if you're feeling like you need more vegetables, it's a vegetable.
Today is National Earl Day. If your name is Earl,
right.
Sure
This is like Bubba Day we had.
So back to the rhubarb thing, what he was talking about, that it was poisonous, just so you know, in case we ever do decide to eat it. When cooking it, make sure you only eat the stalks and discard the leaves.
Yeah.
The leaves contain high levels of oxalic acid and are toxic to human and pets.
Okay.
wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah, only
Can you
eat the
imagine?
stalks.
Can you imagine the first person that discovered rhubarb? Hey, let's eat the whole thing. And the guy comes running up and he goes, "No, don't eat the." And then he falls over dead.
Yeah. You know.
Anyway. Okay, National Earl Day. National Gardening Exercise Day. Does that mean you exercise while you're gardening?
Yeah, you
or-
use gardening as the exercise.
Oh, is your exercise?
Yeah,
Well,
you do
considering
this
I have
quite
a
a bit,
black
don't you?
thumb, then we're just going to not do that today.
I bought a couple of new plants, hanging baskets for our backyard just yesterday.
Yeah?
That's my extent of gardening. I took the basket and I hung it on the thing, and I go, that's really nice.
There you
Here's
go.
the question. Are you going to remember to water it?
Oh, yeah, I watered it this morning.
How's your hummingbird feeder?
Not a single one this year. So I took those down and replaced with the hanging baskets.
Okay.
I had
Because
two
you were
hummingbird
sick of the
feeders.
bees?
I guess the bees ran them off. But anyway, I will say this, I highly recommend, as advertised and seen on TV, I have one of those folding deals that is padded, and you
Okay.
get down on your knees
Yeah.
and work in the yard, and then you stand up. Greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Now, I don't make any money off of that. World Accreditation Day. Accreditation. Accreditation. It
I want
recognizes.
some credit, dang it.
Well, it's really spelled long. Recognizes the role of accreditation in maintaining quality and standards across industries. So you have that. Today's your day, you said, as a quality control guy, to make sure you uphold the standards across the industry.
He has to accreditate all of his kitchen
Unapologetically.
staff.
See,
That's right.
Unapologetically.
And,
There you go. Tie it all together.
my mom, as a teacher, has gone to several different schools, right, after she had her PhD. And it seems like every school she goes to, they're in the middle of preparing or executing their accreditation. That has to happen every, 5 years or something like that.
Hey, just over the last several years, how many schools in the state of Texas have lost that?
Yeah.
And they've taken it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough of that. That's what we celebrate today, June 9th. Enjoy your day. No apologies. We're talking with Phillip Helberg from Helberg Barbecue. We're going to talk more about that. But first of all, Universal Windows Direct. Windows, doors, siding. John Searles is the guy to see. Call for a free consultation at 944-3503. 944-3503. Check them out online. UniversalWindowsCentralTexas.com. Universal Windows Direct. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to come back because today is What the Quote. Stay with us at the backyard.
It's the 2026 Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, brought to you by the First National Bank of Central Texas. Tour a variety of homes at different price points, plus see the latest trends from beautiful kitchens to outdoor living spaces. See the latest colors and design patterns. This is your chance to walk through homes, meet the builders, and get inspiration for your own projects. The Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, and June 13th and 14th. Tickets are available online or at any parade home. For more information, go to wacohomeparade.com.
For over 2 decades, I've come to Allen Samuels shop, especially for trucks, because I've been very satisfied with the performance of those trucks. I think the strengths of Allen Samuels is obviously in their customer service and obviously taking care of your vehicle after the sale.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. us.muc-off.com.
Unlock a world of convenience with Mullybox, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. NALGENE.com.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. NordVPN.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
A house is a property, but we live in homes. Home sweet home. Homes where the heart is. We aim to deliver the best home buying and selling experience so you can spend less time real estating and more time living.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit OpenGOAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
You know, Phillip, what do we say, Kevin, about our show?
It's not a show about nothing. It's a show about everything.
That's right. And by the way, you know something we forgot to do yesterday?
What's that?
We forgot to thank our friends over at Channel 10, KWTX.
Right.
We were on Channel 10 in the 4 o'clock little cast that they do this past Friday live.
Yes.
And we got to talk about our show.
Right.
And I found out something.
What's that?
I smell good.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
Yeah.
He said
By the male anchor.
He said, you know, every time you come in here to be on our show, you smell so good. I go,
but my kids were talking about that because they were watching, and that was the first thing they pointed out when we got home. When I got home.
Zach really smell good?
Right. But then they thought it was really funny because what they know about me is I have no sense of smell, so I wouldn't even know.
Phillip smells like smoke.
Imagine
Like
that.
It's a great compliment to get.
It is.
You know, like I feel like as a guy to be complimented on your scent is great. I usually get it for reasons that are unintentional.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
I even woke up from my nap to watch that.
Oh, very good. I thought you had a job. You worked.
Listen, Friday was kind of a rough afternoon.
But what I was going to say, we're about the show about everything. I saw something the other day that I posted on Facebook and kind of got people roused up about. The national average for a kid out of school to
Oh my
work.
God. Not even a kid out of school.
Well, it just said for the summer work.
Well, yes.
The national average is $19 an hour.
Wow.
For a kid out of school to do summer job. Now, here's where it gets better. A babysitter, the national average is $27 an hour.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
Now, Andrea's youngest daughter lives in Fort Worth, just graduated from TCU, and she babysits, and she gets $25 an hour to babysit up there.
And most of the time, that's just one kid. So if you got more, you're forking out more.
That's like whenever somebody would talk about when I was a teacher, aren't you just a babysitter? I'm like, if I got paid like a babysitter per kid per hour, I would be in six figures easy. Wow. Well, babysitter.
Well, even if you got paid half of what a parent pays for a kid at daycare.
True.
But the thing is, you want somebody that's good and you'll compensate. I mean, is your kid not worth it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. Let's go over to Kevin, and here's when we get to guess, Phillip, who said this particular quote.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
What's the quote?
Yes, and there's even a little graphic up over here in the corner.
Oh.
I have now.
Okay. All right.
I'm in process of maybe getting us an intro.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So here's the quote for today. You have to guess which famous person said, "Behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes."
I would say, I'm going to go first today because I know this answer.
Okay.
I know it. It was Frank Zappa.
Okay.
I think it was.
All right.
Phillip, do you have any clue who would have said that? It's got to be a guy.
My mind immediately went to that's something Waylon would say.
Okay.
Oh, Waylon Jennings.
I don't know anything,
okay.
This
so
one
we got two musicians here.
Musicians,
Yeah.
yes. Jessica.
I have no clue, but
You say that every Tuesday.
I really don't have a clue.
Take a
This is
guess.
why it's like Stump and Chumps again. But he's like a Roosevelt fan, so maybe
Franklin Roosevelt.
there we go.
Okay.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Anybody
Roosevelt.
close?
Franklin Roosevelt, who was married to Eleanor, one of the most quotable, said,
Yes.
behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes.
Yeah.
Probably not that. It
Well,
was.
I mean, listen.
That's a good guess. It was Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey. Of course,
Could have given me all day.
Of course, with recent memory, we're not sure which version of Jim Carrey said that.
True.
But there you go.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey said.
Speaking of Jim
Carrey, one or
Carrey,
two.
did y'all see him recently out in public and all that?
Again?
Holy
Which-
cow,
which-
he's different looking.
Well, oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Wow.
What color are his eyes now?
I don't know.
Question
Hey,
is,
Hollywood,
do
man.
you look like a homeless person or do you look like a billionaire?
Phillip Helberg is here from Helberg Barbecue. And what really caught my attention and wanted to get Phillip on the show is Father's Day is around the corner.
Yes.
And you were talking just a little while ago, that's one of y'all's busiest days.
Sure.
But you've got something really cool that would be the perfect Father's Day gift. What do you got coming up?
Yeah, so every summer I do some barbecue classes. This year I have 2 different versions that we're offering. And so July 12th, in our pit room at Helberg Barbecue, we're doing an all-day. Now you have to register through our website, and there are a limited number of spots. But it's an all-day brisket cook with me. So show up at 5 a.m. We're gonna start the fire. We're gonna put meat on.
Lord.
You're gonna cook brisket with me all day, start to finish. No secrets, nothing held back.
You going to show about the trimming the meat and
Yeah, I'll
all
actually
that?
have like hands-on, have the students trim some briskets as well, season them. We'll wrap them together. We'll check the temperatures, pull them off, rest them, and then you'll actually take home a brisket yourself. And then as well as lunch and dinner provided. So
Wow.
Wow.
So that's
I have
July
a
the 12th.
question. Are we learning together how to rhubarb pie? Is that like the next step?
that could be. There's plenty of time. I realized I did my first all-day class a few months back.
There we go.
And thankfully, the Olympic hockey game was on, so we had something to occupy us while we were waiting.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
for the
I was going to
brisket.
ask if you were going to like set up cots for nap time.
I was thinking on my way here, I need to have like some defined like recess breaks where it's like, okay, guys, for the next
Right.
2 hours, we're sitting around just making sure this temperature stays where it's at.
Yeah.
So if y'all need to take a phone call or run an
Yeah.
errand or something, you know, I'll watch the fire.
Go
but-
lay in your truck.
Yeah, I need to learn
Yeah.
some magic tricks or something.
Hey, no, that's when you pull the old saying, every manager, owner of a restaurant pulls out to tell the employees, and you can tell your students, if you can lean, you can clean.
Uh-huh.
So get those boys a cleaning and
The
girls
full-
cleaning.
The full pit room experience. So
Yes.
now we're going to do the floors over here, and there's a pile of dishes over there.
And this is
that
how
need to
you get the
done.
grease. No.
This is key to making a good brisket.
And
Yes.
here's how you split wood and carry it over here and all this good stuff.
Right.
Speaking of that, that's important, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
The
definitely.
wood. Mm-hmm. What do you use out at Helberg's?
We use post oak. It's pretty, typical for Central Texas style place. We're going through probably about a cord and a half or so a week. Yeah.
You get it local?
We do, yeah. I mean, I don't. The guy that supplies it to us is local. I don't know how far he has to travel to get it,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, he makes it. He's got a little place in the back, and he makes it. Kind of like making diamonds now. You can make your own diamonds.
He's got it on rapid growth.
Yeah, that would be handy. Well, then we're also doing a condensed version, a 4-hour class in August. So that'll
Okay.
be August 9th, and that's going to be 4 to 8. Both of them are on Sundays. Learned my lesson on that a few years back. Saturdays are just tricky. There's more stuff going on. Sunday afternoons usually a little more available for folks. So Sunday afternoon, 4 to 8, and that's just going to be a brisket 101 4-hour class of like how much information can we jam into the 4 hours on everything about how to cook a brisket. So you get essentially all the same information you'd get in the all-day class. It's just not as hands-on.
Right. So July 12th.
July 12th is the all-day.
August
9th is,
All right.
is the condensed, the brisket 101.
Give us the website. People can go and read all about it and sign up.
Yep, so we're just at helbergbarbecue.com, so that's Helberg, barbecue spelled out BARBECUE.com, and then there should be a tab on there just specifically for barbecue classes.
Perfect. You know what? Andrea's birthday is in August. I may send her out. Hey, honey, here's your birthday present. Go out and learn how to cook barbecue.
I'm sure she would love that. We're going to have a great
You think
time.
so?
Yeah.
I think that would be great.
That's like one of those gifts that's like, this is a gift for you, but it's also a gift for me.
Yes.
Hey,
I've had husbands that were sent to the class that was like, you are going to stop ruining briskets, and you're going to come take this class.
We're not paying as much for briskets as we do.
I mean, that's honestly why a lot of people do them nowadays is they're just tired of it. And that was, you know, when I was learning how to do it, it was a lot of trial and error. And it's an expensive hobby to mess something up. But I have also had a handful of women who have done the class over the years too. So
there you go.
Female pitmasters, man, it's a real thing.
You know, from many years of when Jim was alive, that was his hobby, was cooking in barbecue competition. He had his own rig and all that. But also hanging out with him and sampling other guys, but also being in radio, you would be asked to judge a lot of barbecue. And trust me, folks, there's a lot of people that do not have a clue how to cook brisket. What do you think the number one mistake is to the guy that goes out to smoke a brisket? What's the number one mistake?
That's a really good question. Man.
So I've always thought it was too high heat, cooking it too fast.
I was gonna say, thinking back to my early days of cooking brisket before I knew how to really tell when one was done.
Yeah.
I fell victim to the prescription of an hour per pound, and I think a lot of people don't ever get away from that. And they're not really like learning how to feel for when it's done. And they're just like, oh, well, it's been on for 14 hours, and so it's done. But it's just, you can never apply a one-size-fits-all method to cooking a brisket. Even two briskets right next to each other that are the same size might be done an hour apart from each other. So I think it's just not really learning the proper feel, which is one thing that I have my students do whenever we have a brisket that's done, or even in the short class, when I have one that I'm about to cut up and serve for dinner, I have everybody use the probe thermometer and come through in a line and like probe the brisket to feel like this is what it should feel like whenever it's done.
Also, I think, because I've seen it, I think a lot of people go way out of the way to put too much crap on their brisket.
Seasoning,
oh, this is going to be, and they'll put this, and then they'll put this, and they'll put this. You don't need all that.
It just gets lost in it. Yeah.
Gets lost in it. All right, give us a recap. Actually, let's go over to Jessica first, and then we're going to come back and recap. But Jessica, tell us what's going on around Waco, brought to you by Stroud Security.
Well, speaking of cooking, tonight is the Taste of Mediterranean cooking class at MCC. It is open mic night with Michael Saldana at Lakeside Bar.
How did they plan that? Open mic night with Michael.
I mean.
And then, okay, here's the event for you, Zach. Are you ready? It's Superhero Night at River Bend Ballpark. It's the Wranglers versus the Knockouts. And you dress as your favorite comic character.
Wow, tonight. And the weather should be pretty good tonight.
Yes, so that's going on at River Bend Ballpark. Beer Garden Yoga at Brotherwell Brewing. Smarty Pints Trivia at Southern Roots. Booze Clues at the Dancing Bear. And then 250 years of unity and sound at the Ball Performing Arts Center. So, and then tomorrow, we never talk about things that are going on in the morning because it's like, you don't ever have time to like get there after we're done talking about it. So tomorrow morning is the meetup at Startup Waco for small business owners, entrepreneurs. And then if you're looking for something to do for your little ones, it is Stewie's Magic Hat at the Hewitt Public Library at 10 a.m.
Oh. All right.
So that's what's going on.
Reminder, because time is running out, the reunion golf tournament out at Bear Ridge, it's called a two-person parent-child golf tournament. So dad, son, dad, daughter, mom, daughter, whatever. But a two-person parent-child scramble is taking place on June 20th. That's a Saturday. And they got some incredible prizes out there, too. So take part in that. The reunion being put on by my good buddy Cy. By the way, first place team is going to get matching custom Scotty Cameron putters. Wow. And if anybody knows anything about golf, Scotty Cameron's one of the best out there. So anyway, reach out to Bear Ridge Golf Course. That's going to be on June 20th. Okay, Phillip, kind of recap. Tell us all about the hours, the location of the restaurant, and then follow up with the school.
Sure. So we recently added Tuesdays to the schedule, so we're now Tuesday through Sunday. Our only closed day is Mondays. And Tuesday and Sunday, we are lunch only, so 11 to 3 on Tuesday. We do open a little bit earlier on Sunday at 10 a.m. You know, if you go to a 9 o'clock church service like I do, it's nice to have somewhere to go right after you get out, not have to wait.
Yep.
And then Wednesday through Saturday, we are lunch and dinner. So we open at 11. Wednesday, Thursday, we'll shut down around 7 if we're not sold out. Friday, Saturday, we push it to 8.
Got it.
So,
and
then,
the caveat to that is if we're not sold out.
If we're not sold out, yeah. And then, you know, thankfully this time of year, it's a little bit slower. Roughly 15 to 20% of our customer base is on vacation at any given moment. So some of those people are replaced with travelers. We get a lot of new faces coming through in the summer on road trips and whatnot, being right there on Highway 6. But overall, it's a great time to come and not have to wait in a super long line or, you know, worry about if we're sold out of something at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hey, before we talk about the schools once again, I know it's a long way off, 5-6 months from now, but I know you guys, do you have plans for Thanksgiving and Christmas? People get their orders in? What's kind of the timeline on that stuff?
Yeah, we actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because starting last year, we started offering an early bird discount for folks that want to order. So we open our Thanksgiving orders at the end of September. So anybody, we offer like a 10% discount for folks who order in the first 2 weeks because as I'm sure you can imagine, most people wait to the last minute. And we have to plan our orders accordingly with, you know, whole turkeys and hams aren't things that we order every day. And so our suppliers need to know ASAP how much we're going to need. And so the earlier you can get your order in with us, that helps us make sure that we can serve as many people as possible. So our goal this year, I think, is to do 350 whole turkeys. I think we barely cracked the 300 number last year.
Wow.
And I think we could have done more. So.
Wait, what was that? I just heard out there on the loop, some turkeys are going, oh no!
Yeah, it's a big time of the year for us.
So now every time you see the truck going down the road with the feathers flying,
you know where they're going.
You know where they're going.
You know, speaking of that, I don't think I've asked you this, but is smoked turkey on the menu?
It is.
On a regular basis?
Yeah.
I like smoked turkey.
It is very good.
We do a unique, like a herb crusted. It's very, like we use a lot of rosemary.
How is Herb doing? Is he okay back there working? Herb does that in the back. All right, let's talk about the school. Recap.
Yep, so July 12th, that's going to be our all-day class, everything you can possibly learn about cooking a brisket. We're going to do it side by side in the pit room, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. You're going to get to take home the brisket that we cook together, as well as get some hands-on experience, trimming, seasoning, wrapping, all the things that you do, managing the fire. And then August 9th, we're going to do a condensed version of that class, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Dinner will be included, and that's just going to be just a fun time for 4 hours. We talk about brisket. There's a lot of time for Q&A usually, so I can help you hopefully troubleshoot any unique issues that you might be dealing with in the backyard, but we're going to get as much information in those 4 hours as humanly possible on how to cook a great brisket.
Yeah.
Helberg Barbecue. Check it out.
See, I don't want to cook it. I just want to go eat it.
And that's the takeaway that I would say roughly 50% of my students have. That after they learn everything that's involved in doing it right, they're like, I think I'll just keep coming.
I'll just keep coming out here and buying it.
You know, something we had, and I know we're running past time, but something we haven't talked about, you're talking about how do people ruin their, what do you suggest? What's your suggestion for a smoker or a pit or whatever for your house? Because I know there's a lot of choices out there. What do you recommend?
Yeah, I think just speaking from like my professional opinion as far as what is the best, if you can get an offset smoker that's custom built by a fabricator, like look on Marketplace or Craigslist or something like that, look for a good sturdy firebox and a good smokestack that's installed at grade level. I think that is the best value, and if it's built well and it's at least 1/4-inch steel, it's like a cast iron pan. You could pass it down through generations.
For generation, yeah.
Granted, you're going to be in the thousands of dollars on that. So I would say,
but you're looking for something.
Flip side is like bang for your buck. They do make. I mean, this might sound sacrilegious, but I feel like the pellet smokers have come a long way.
Yeah.
And in terms of being able to control your temperature, now I bought a Traeger, like a first generation Traeger, almost 10 years ago.
Right.
And I think they've switched manufacturers because I actually won one in a raffle last year, a newer one, and it lasted me 2 cooks before the auger crapped out on me. So I can't really speak to theirs, but I think there's a bunch of other ones like Pit Boss and RecTech.
But offset is the key.
Offset stick burners, I think, are the best quality. And I know the like the green eggs or the Kamado styles are also, you can just burn coals and wood chunks, and they're very heavily insulated. I think the one downside to those are just controlling the airflow.
Right.
So that's what I've seen. But to cook a great brisket, nothing beats a good offset smoker.
There you go. All right. You may not know this, you may not remember this from your first appearance, but to close out the hour, it's your privilege to read a bad joke of the day. There's no need, Phillip, to look down the list because they're all bad.
Okay.
So you get to pick one right here. Phillip Helberg and the bad joke of the day.
All right, I just noticed these are all World Cup related.
Yep.
Very nice. What is a referee's favorite drink?
What?
Penalty.
Penalty. Phillip Helberg Barbecue. Check out the great food out there and sign your husband or boyfriend up for the big Father's Day event coming up in July and August out there. Thank you, buddy, for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Continued success, you and your wife. More his wife. We'll give her most of the credit there. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play some news and weather from our friends over at KWTX News Channel 10. And then Chris Whitten is here to play music in the 9 o'clock hour. Stick around.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. The murder trial is underway where the victim's own stepfather is the one on trial. Testimony begins today in the case accusing 63-year-old Francisco Javier Sanchez of killing his stepdaughter 5 years ago. Sanchez is charged in the May 2021 strangulation death of 41-year-old Josie Lucio Hernandez at a home on Brown Avenue in Waco. A medical examiner ruled the cause of death as strangulation, and DNA evidence links Sanchez to the case. The Mexican national remains jailed on an immigration detainer. And a House Armed Services Committee approved a measure to change the name of Fort Hood back to Fort Cavazos, along with other military installations. Some Republicans joined Democrats to pass it. The post was renamed Fort Cavazos in 2023, then reverted back to Fort Hood in 2025 under the Trump administration. The measure still needs to pass in the full House and Senate before it reaches the president's desk. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Another hot and soupy day across central Texas. Our temperatures this morning already in the mid to upper 70s, which is warmer than normal for this time of year. Our temperatures get in the low 90s, but that's just with the air temperature. When you factor in the extra humidity, it's actually going to feel like nearly 100 degrees out there with the heat index. Now, there is a very low 10% chance for some pop-up showers across the Brazos Valley, but most of us stay dry today. The heat and humidity continues to build throughout the rest of this week. Changes don't arrive until next week. From KWTX, I'm First Alert Meteorologist C.D. Finley.
designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It's Tuesday. Going to be another hot day today. Man, that humidity is what's... You can walk outside and just sweat. Just...
Yep.
Man. Whew. Chris Whitten is here. Chris, you're back, buddy.
Good to be back.
Well, good to have you. Thank you. And I got to say, Kevin, we were getting our picture made with Phillip. And what'd you say to Phillip?
Oh, I love that. I'm a fan of his.
And what recently did you love?
The Boudin. Yeah, they had the sausage of the month. And
sausage of the month. Woo-wee. All right. We're all hungry. We need to head out there. What have you been up to?
Just playing music, playing shows all over Texas, seeing the great state of Texas. Yeah. Starting to do some studio stuff here.
Really?
Yeah. Started today. I just got my home studio set.
Right.
So
right.
I guess I moved in now.
Yeah. Oh, that's so neat, man. Congratulations. I love that.
Yes, sir.
Where's one of your favorite places to go play?
So far, I really like Stephenville. I kind of,
That's kind of a hot spot.
Yeah, I grew up in Wyoming too, and it reminds me, a lot of cowboys around. But it's also, a lot of cool bars and
yeah. Oh yeah.
Things. Yeah, it's a cool little college town.
We have quite a few people from that area, and I'll tell you another area that we've had on a lot lately that they say, and I haven't been there in a million years, is the Weatherford Mineral Wells area is really happening with live music.
Yeah, I haven't gone up there much. I go to Glen Rose quite a bit.
Glen Rose is great.
Yeah, that kind of north, southwest of Fort Worth area too. But
yeah.
I haven't been to Weatherford yet.
Well, it's super good to have you back here at the backyard. Let's kick it off and get some music going.
Sir. Here's a song, it's old Ricky Skaggs, older than that, but called More Pretty Girls Than One. There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I ramble all around, there's more pretty girls than one. Well, Mama talked to me last night. Said, son, I got some advice. Why don't you quit that rambling around? Find you that sweet loving wife. There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I ramble all around, there's more pretty girls than one. Now, honey, look down that lonesome road. Hang down your pretty head and cry. 'Cause I've been thinking about those pretty little gals, hoping that I'll never die. 'Cause there's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I ramble all around, there's more pretty girls than one. In any old town that I ramble all around, there's more pretty girls than one.
Fun, yeah.
Bluegrass this morning.
Do you recall who did that originally?
I don't know originally who did that song. The version that I learned it was Ricky Skaggs and Keith Whitley, but they were like 14 when they recorded that song.
Yeah, I always find it when I see an old TikTok when he was a kid playing with, people like that, and it's amazing to have the career that he's had.
For sure, yeah. Him and Vince Gill, all those guys are kind of the reason I got into bluegrass at first. I was like, man, those guys can sing. They all started in bluegrass. I'll just go start singing bluegrass. And I don't know how it's.
Or I tell you another one that you see when they were real young is Marty Stewart.
Oh yeah,
will be playing with some of the big names. He was
touring with Flats and Scruggs at like 14 or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, I love your music. Let's keep it going.
Oh, yes, sir. We'll do old Tracy Lawrence song here. I got some originals today, but this is the last minute.
We love originals. We love originals. So when you want to throw one in, you just jump all over it.
Get warmed up with these covers, and then we'll.
Sounds good.
The originals. Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in, feathers on his head. Mama's in a room, learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listen to the radio. Hank Williams sings Kalijah and Dear John. Time marches on. Time marches on. Sisters using roach, clear complexion soap. Brother's wearing beads, he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed with reality. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. Time marches on. Time marches on. The South moves north, north moves south. The star is born, the star burns out. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. Sister calls herself sexy grandma. brother's on a diet and high cholesterol. My mama's out of touch with reality. Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree. And old Hank Williams sings Hank Williams' song. Time marches on. Time marches on.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love me some Tracy Lawrence.
Oh man, hey, he can, like, his greatest hits will come on Spotify, and all of his songs, you're like, oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah. He's one of those guys, man.
Chris Whitten is playing for us today. Right now, I want to tell you about my friends over at Carlson Law Firm. You've been injured in an accident? Well, by golly, call our friends over at Carlson. It's an easy phone number, 833 the number 4, and then the word Carlson, Carlson.
Nice.
Pretty easy.
Yep.
833-4-Carlson. They handle a wide range of injury clients and will never back down from insurance companies, and that's very, very important. So welcome to Carlson Law Firm as being one of our sponsors here on the Zack Owen Show. Chris, is where we find out what's happening on this date in country music. All the way back to 1977, Waylon Jennings was #1 on the country album chart with his album called Old Waylon. Old Waylon, #1 in 77. 1979, the song, one of the biggest crossover hits that went from country to pop, was in 1979 by Kenny Rogers. He was #1 on the country charts. It crossed over to the pop charts. It was She Believes in Me. Great song. Great song. 1990, George Strait started a 5-week run at #1 on the country charts with his song Love Without End, Amen. That came off the album called Living It Up. 2007, Carrie Underwood, #1 on the country charts with her debut album, Some Hearts. It is the best-selling debut album by a solo female country music artist in the history of country music. That took place in 2007.
Wow.
I wonder if that's been beat yet or if it still holds a record.
All right.
But congratulations, Carrie Underwood. 2009, George Jones. He Stopped Loving Her Today was added to the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry.
Wow.
You know, they do that. The government keeps this still of the greatest. I know for a fact because for many, many, many years, Jim and I were really good friends with Johnny Lee. And Johnny Lee's Looking for Love is in the National Registry as one of the best songs to remember. But he stopped loving her today.
That's the song that if aliens came down and said, what's country music, that's the one I play on.
Yeah, yeah. Many people say that's the saddest song in the history of country music. It truly is a great song. Anyway, that's what happened on this day in country music. Let's jump back into our music with Chris Whitten here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. What do you got?
Oh, I'm gonna do a Waylon song. I've heard Waylon twice today, so I better do
There you
a Waylon
go.
one, so. Here's old Waymore's Blues. Well, I woke up this morning, it was drizzling rain. Round the corner come a passenger train. Heard somebody yell the hobo moan. Jimmy's gone, he's been a long time gone. He's been a long time gone. He's been a long time gone. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, got a DIE. E-I-E. Wanna get the rabbit, the L-O-G. Gotta make a commotion like a D-O-G, just like a D-O-G. Like a D-O-G. I got a good woman, what's the matter with me? Makes me wanna love every woman I see. I was trifling when I met her, now I'm trifling again. Lord, I love, it's like the place I came in, it's like the place I came in. I got my name painted on my shirt. No ordinary dude, I don't have to work, I don't have to work. I don't have to work.
Waylon Jennings song. Chris Whitten here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on a Tuesday morning. Tell you what, let's take a commercial break. We'll come back. We're going to do birthdays. Find out when Chris celebrates his birthday. So hang with us live at the Backyard.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
David Willey here. I got a question for you. How do you know what kind of deal you're getting on your copier? If you really want to know, give me a call and I'll be glad to talk to you about it. CTWP, your only local copier company.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more.
Time for birthdays. Chris, when's your birthday?
I just had it. It was May 27th.
There you go.
There you go.
22 years old.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I wish I was 22.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well,
See?
with the knowledge I have at 36.
And what knowledge is that?
Well, I'm slowing down a little bit.
All right, let's start with celebrities born on this date. 1961, Michael J. Fox. You recall his big shows, Back to the Future, and
well, he was doing Family Ties during the day,
Yeah,
and
Family
filming
Ties.
Back to the Future at night at the same time. Yeah.
1963, Johnny Depp, famous for Pirates of the Caribbean and other shows. 1964.
Do you remember his first movie? What was his first movie? Do you know?
Johnny Depp's first movie. I don't know.
Was it Cry Baby?
I think it was 21 Jump Street, if I'm correct. Either that or,
21 Jump Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. One of those.
Cry Baby's pretty old.
Yeah.
Who else was in Cry Baby?
I don't know.
The girl that was had her own talk show for a long time. That was kind of heavy. Yeah, Ricky Lake was in it. Cry Baby. Okay, 1964, Gloria Reuben, actress on ER. 1978, Michaela Conlon is an actress in the show Bones. 1981, Natalie Portman, Academy Award-winning actress, Black Swan, Star Wars, The Professional, the list goes on and on and on. 1986, Mae Whitman is an actress in the Parenthood. A lot of actors and actresses today.
Yeah.
Let's see who we have local today. Stuart Parsons, Parsons Roofing guy, and now has the big softball, baseball complex.
The local actor.
He is.
Yeah.
Stuart Parson, happy birthday, buddy. Greg Thomas, happy birthday. Tammy Moore, happy birthday. Brandy Hamilton, Cody Weidman, Denise Galvez, Lexi Kempton, Tammy Leon, Larry Robinson, Ronnie Fritz, Jennifer Rose, Joseph Blackwell, Joan Rushing, Jan York, Victoria Lee, happy birthday, Victoria. Steve Thornburg, high school buddy of mine, having a birthday today. Happy birthday, make it a special day, make it a great day. We got Chris Whitten here with us right now. Chris, let's do another song.
Yes, sir. Let's do some Gary Stewart.
Woo, yeah.
I got up real early this morning, so I'm kind of hyped up.
Kind of loosen up and get hopped up. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, I've seen men look at her before. They think I don't see. I'd like to think that it makes me proud, but it's only fooling me. I know she'll be looking back the minute I'm not there. But she pours herself on some stranger. I pour myself a drink somewhere. But she's acting single, and I'm drinking double. And I hide my pain, and I drown my trouble. My heart is breaking like tiny bubbles. She's acting single, and I'm drinking double. And I know what she plans to do, but I don't know where or when. And if I ask who that stranger was, She just says an old friend. And I'm not weak, but I tell myself I'll stay because I'm strong. The truth is I'm not man enough to stop her from doing me wrong. But she's acting single, and I'm drinking doubles, and I hide my pain, and I drown my troubles, and my heart is breaking like tiny bubbles. She's acting single, and I'm drinking double. So she's acting single, and I'm drinking double.
Oh yeah, king of the honky tonks.
Yes, sir. Gary Stewart.
Man. So many great stories. Well, I don't know how great they're. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're the best stories.
Stories.
Yeah.
Honky tonk stories. That's what it is. All right. I know you've been on before. We've done this, but for folks that are just learning about Chris and watching the show, tell us about you, where you're from originally, and how you ended up here.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Wyoming, and then I moved around a little bit. Then I ended up in Nashville for 6 years, just playing on Broadway, doing the Nashville thing, touring, all that fun stuff. And then got kind of slowed down and said, oh, rent's due, So I called my sister, and she said, you got to move to Texas. And so I'm just doing it, hanging out, playing around Texas now.
Where do you live?
I live in Hewitt now.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know where in Hewitt, but I'm not in Hewitt. I'm actually in Robinson. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, and I said this the other day. If I can find any way not to go down Hewitt Drive, it has gotten so, it's worse than Valley Mills Drive. I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's probably the most congested street that's 5 lanes. I don't get it. Anyway.
Well, I don't even know where Hewitt Drive is.
Well, it's in Hewitt.
I'm still learning. I got here today without a map. I'm giving myself.
Oh, yeah. Woo, give it up for Chris. Yeah, I want to talk to you about my friends at Bumblebee Blinds. Kayla is over there, and she would love to do a consultation with you about your window treatments, whether it's blinds, shutters, whatever it might be. They can do it for you there. Serving Waco and Temple, offering a wide range of custom window treatments. How about this? Call her up today and let's work it out. 844-7939, 844-7939, Bumblebee Blinds. Cam Stewart, how about those Spurs, baby?
Back, right back in the series. I was so happy to see that last night and all the treatment that these Spurs players are getting in my least favorite city in the world, New York City. Very happy that they were able to come back and win that game and make this a series again.
We've just determined this morning that if Donald Trump just shows up to every game, Spurs are going to win.
That could help. It can't hurt at this point, right? I mean,
You're right. You're so right there. What else is going on in sports besides the Knicks having a 2-1 lead over the Spurs?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big chunk of it right now. We got NBA draft 2 weeks from now, so we're starting to cook on that a little bit again on Pete's show starting next week. We've also got the Stanley Cup final tonight. Zach, you said last week we haven't been paying attention enough, so I need to make sure that you're keyed in. Stanley Cup final, Game 4 tonight, and Game 3 on Saturday was completely nutso, like totally crazy. Carolina was down 4-0 going into the third period. And at one point, they scored 3 goals in 49 seconds. And then tied it and lost in double overtime. It was like one of the craziest hockey games I've ever seen.
49 seconds. It's amazing.
Unthinkable.
Wow.
Unthinkable.
Wow. I was watching on ESPN, I was watching a fight, a full contact fight, and in the middle of it, a hockey game broke out. Where's the drum roll when you...
Can I get this?
There you go. What's coming up today on the Pete Sousa Show?
So we're going to be a little afternoon edition today. Pete's been hopping in and out of the beach. I can't blame him. The guy just got married, right?
Yeah.
But we are it's going to be an NBA Finals recap, or the Game 3 recap, and talking about how this is a series again. In fact, Pete already texted me this morning. He said something along the lines of, "Don't give me your negative attitude about this. This is a series again." So Pete is going to be going over that and all that happened. A little push, Jalen Brunson and Victor Wembanyama. You know, like 6'1" Jalen Brunson and 7'6" Victor Wembanyama. It's kind of funny. So he'll be going over all of that, and he has a take that he put out on a show yesterday about Brendan Sorsby, Texas Tech quarterback who is eligible again after betting on his own team, which seems insane. And he is linking it to the OJ trial. It's a very interesting comparison. But I kind of agree with him.
Oh, okay.
He's already said it, so I'll say it. But he's basically saying, like, you know, the jury in the OJ trial was ready to stick it to the LAPD for years and years of all this crap.
Yeah.
All these judges, in a way, they're ready to stick it to the NCAA for all their years of crap. And I think that's a little bit of what we got with this Brendan Sorsby story.
We're going to call it the Pete Rose ruling.
Yes.
Just thank God that Pete is coming out of his honeymoon to do the show, because he's had a do not disturb placket on the front of his hotel room for 4 days. Can you imagine doing the show with, well, anyway, let's not even bring that up.
They need to turn over the sheets.
That's right.
Need some towels.
Clean sheets. Rubber sheets. Anyway, all right, Cam, good to see you, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good, guys. We'll see you then.
Cam Stewart, live in Boston right there, and having a good time. So what are we going to do here?
Let's take a commercial break and come back.
I think that's a great idea. Commercial break at the backyard, and then come back. Chris Whitten has more music. Hang in there.
It's the 2026 Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, brought to you by the First National Bank of Central Texas. Tour a variety of homes at different price points, plus see the latest trends from beautiful kitchens to outdoor living spaces. See the latest colors and design patterns. This is your chance to walk through homes, meet the builders, and get inspiration for your own projects. The Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, and June 13th and 14th. Tickets are available online or at any parade home. For more information, go to wacohomeparade.com.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated. Each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Whether it's sports, theater, or concert, for the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. Ticket Liquidator. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone anywhere. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com. The You Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. You Like.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit VivoSun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Chris Whitten is here with us right now. Chris, you got anything coming up you want to mention?
I do. I'm going to be in Cransville Gap on Friday with Michael Saldana at Horny Toads Bar and Grill.
That's a great place.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. It's going to be good. And then coming up, I don't have my schedule with me, but
yeah, but that's going to be a fun time.
Yeah,
Michael's a good guy. I like Michael. Does a great job, and I think y'all will have a fun time together there.
We're going catfishing after this. So.
Woo!
That's
there
what we
you
do
go
on Tuesdays.
I like that.
Before the open mic.
All right, let's do another song there,
sir.
Chris.
Here's an original. I wrote this first time I lived in Texas. I wrote this song about a burger joint you guys got down here. So here's my Whataburger song, I guess. Well, there's a place down south that's got the best burgers around, and every time I think about it, it puts water in my mouth. And I don't know why it makes me wanna cry, but all I want is a patty melt with fries. So bring me some good old sweet tea in a cup, and I'll take 30 packets of that spicy ketchup. And I don't know just what it does to me, but what a burger. You make me happy. Well, you can find them all over the great old Lone Star State. And if you don't believe me, brother, well, go ahead and give them a taste, and you'll soon find out what these Texans are talking about when they say screw in and out. So bring me some good old sweet tea in a cup, and I'll take 30 packets of their spicy ketchup. And I don't know just what it does to me, but what a burger. You make me happy.
What were you saying?
Oh, we made it almost the whole show before the camera died.
Oh, the camera died again?
Yeah.
On me?
Yep.
The camera's good on Chris.
Yeah,
Chris,
it is.
You're looking pretty, buddy. Come on. You're just perfect for camera.
I got a face for radio, my mama.
There you go. You know what I want to do? I want to send a shout. I talk about Andrea a lot. She is my girlfriend, fiance, wife, I call her. We've been together almost 6 years. 6 years. Anyway, I want to say congratulations to Andrea. You know, she does real estate like I do, but she does it at a whole different level. She's been a real estate agent for over 16 years. And congratulations, because in the month of May, she did over $2 million in sales.
Wow.
So congratulations, Andrea. You're the GOAT. That's what I call her, the GOAT. Does a great job. If I could only do half that amount or a fourth of that amount, I would love it. Which, by the way, if you do need, right now, it's a buyer's market. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a buyer's market, and there's a lot of product out there, a lot of beautiful homes, and we need to get on it. So if you're looking to buy, quit throwing your money away on rent. Let's buy. There's a lot of incentive programs for first-time buyers, different things available. Let's get going. Call me at Whitten Realtors, Zack Owen. We'd love to talk to you about becoming your real estate agent. Let me help you with that process. Call me today, whether you're looking to buy or sell or both. Reach out to me, Zack Owen, real estate guy. My little saying.
Yeah, what's the thing?
The voice of real estate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Whitten Realtors. Call me up today. All right. Thanks to Phillip Helberg for being on this morning. He talked about Helberg barbecue, but he also talked about two big barbecue schools. So perfect gift for Father's Day. Enroll your husband, your boyfriend, or even you to come out, ladies, and be part of it. It's in July and August. Two different courses that you can take. One's a full day. One's a 4-hour condensed version. But that's out at Helberg Barbecue. So thanks to Phillip. Tomorrow on the show, musician Dan Haynes.
Okay.
I think this is Dan's first time.
All right.
Possibly. So Dan Haynes is going to be on tomorrow to sing for us in the 9 o'clock hour. Chris Whitten, he's back with us for the second time. Chris, thank you so much for coming on the show.
This will be my third.
Oh, is this your third?
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
How did that slip by me?
I don't know.
Maybe, was I here all 3 times?
I do the last minute one. I did that last minute one.
That's right. You jumped in, and I appreciate that so much for jumping in. We appreciate it. By the way, I do want to say thanks. People like Chris that jump in. You know, I had 2 cancellations this week. David Johnson, it's called On Earth Band, jumped in when I said I need somebody for Friday.
Yeah.
So he's coming in on Friday.
Nice.
And then next week, Tony Barker jumped in on a date that I had someone cancel.
All right.
And by the way, I am booking the last week of June and the first week of July. So if you're a musician, you want to do 6 acoustic songs, you can do all originals, you can do covers or a mixture, just like Chris is doing. Well, by golly, we'd love to have you on. Just reach out to me. We'll get you a date. I'll let you do a first and second choice pick, and then we'll pick a date. Also, if you own a business or manage a local business, and when I say local, this show goes everywhere. So if you're in Hillsboro, you're in Temple, Killeen, China Spring, wherever you might be, we'd love to have you on the show, just like Phillip Helberg. Helberg Barbecue is on this morning. It's 1 hour of free advertising, by golly. And I know you wouldn't want to pass up on free advertising. If you have a business, you want to be on the show. And if you're going, I don't know if my business would be good on, everybody's been on so far. We've had plumbers, painters, funeral homes, barbecue restaurants, coffee shops.
Yep.
What else?
So many roofers.
Boots.
Yeah.
Cowboy hats. We'd love to have you on the show. Reach out to me as well. So musicians and local businesses, reach out to me. We want to get you on the show. We've been on the air for 1 year and 5 months, almost a year and a half. And we love the show. Getting more and more popular, getting more and more sponsors here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. All right, Chris, let's close it out with one more song, buddy.
Here's one I just wrote. So it's what I was working on this morning. Said, do you mind if I sit here with you? Knock back a whiskey or two. She said she didn't own the bar. She was just passing through. Well, we sat there and talked for hours, like we were a couple of old friends. Then I walked her to her hotel room and kissed her in that Nevada wind. Nevada wind, don't take her from me, 'cause I spend my life searching for a girl like her. Nevada wind, why can't you see a love like this? It may never happen again. Said it's getting cold here in Carson City, and there's a storm moving in fast. I gotta get back to Soda Springs if I want to make that pass. This was a night she would always remember, and I was a proper gentleman. She could have laid in my arms forever if it wasn't for that Nevada wind. Nevada wind, why don't take her from me? 'Cause I spend my life searching for a girl like her. Nevada wind, why can't you see a love like this? It may never happen again. I said a love like this, it may never happen again.